Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alan. Hope your Monday is starting out better than mine. Last night I was going to do some things and tried to pull up a website of mine and realized it had been hacked. And then all of my websites, except for Enjoy Life Safely, had been compromised and hacked. I was locked out of them and they were redirecting to some Chinese site and crap. Not the happiest thing to encounter. And its stuff's gone. They're not there. I was locked out of everything. I didn't lose the domains. I still own those. But I ended up changing the host, which I had them hosted on HostGator. I moved them back. Everything now is under GoDaddy. So I own all the sites, and I redirected most of the sites to Enjoy Life Safely, since that website is still good and hosts some of my stuff. Now, I had planned on redesigning some of those other sites to work more with Enjoy Life Safely and keep some of the things separate, because some people like my martial arts stuff only. Some people like the safety only. Some people like the more hardcore self-defense and some firearms and things like that. And that's why I had Your Warrior's Edge, martial arts, warrior philosophy, and history. Survive and Defend, a little bit more hardcore self-defense, also involving shooting and so forth. And then Enjoy Life Safely, a little bit more of the Enjoy Life Safely lifestyle. Also being exceptional, enjoying life, but being safe. And it and Survive and Defend are the closest, and they go back and forth. And so right now they're sort of combined. I lost Survive a Shooting, which that focused strictly on active shooters. So now I'm going to have to recreate those sites, build them again. But as I do that, I'm going to simplify them and make them so they work together. And it's just going to be something I have to do. And that's why I'm drinking out of nothing will work unless you do mug this morning, because I realize I have some work to do. It's going to take some time. Not that I have lots of free time with trying to build the membership site, which I lost the old Survive and Defend membership site that I was sort of going to use some stuff from. So now the new membership site will be completely new. I still have some of the old videos and things archived that I can get back, but it's going to take a little bit of time getting the courses, the membership site, and now these other websites all working together to give you the best on the things that I'm passionate about, which are staying safe, which are self-defense, which are martial arts, which are being prepared for an active shooter situation, which is enjoying life. So I will get these things rebuilt, and it's just going to take a little bit of time and some work. And I'm going to do it among some other difficulties and challenges that, I'm working through as well, which, I alluded to the other day, and not making public. Some of you know what I'm talking about. It's going to be quite the year, but I'm going to work on it. It's going to happen, and I'm going to bring you some of the best stuff possible. Now, why I tell you that? A little bit to let you know what I'm doing, what's coming, but also to let you know that, hackers and scammers, they're out there. Now, did I have all the highest security on those websites? No, I didn't. It costs more, it takes more time and do things. And I had just sort of ignored them because I was focusing on something else. And I let it slide. I didn't pay the upgrades to get the higher security. I maybe didn't pay attention to everything as much as I should have on those sites. And it cost me. Learn from that. If you own websites and different things, these scumbags are out there. And, learn from that mistake to keep on top of your things. Did I have everything backed up as good as I should have? No. some of those sites are old. I created them and worked on things on older computers. So stuff is backed up. I can probably go find it on the older computers or the hard drives, the little passports where I downloaded from that computer onto that. But it's going to take some looking and work to find things, not organized the best because it was older, and I think all of us get that way sometimes. We have so much coming at us all the time that sometimes things aren't as organized or filed as perfectly as we want, especially when we upgrade a new computer and stuff's on old drives. So, yes, that's another lesson. If you keep that stuff a little bit more organized, updated and stuff, you won't have as big of a hassle as I'm going to have trying to find things and organizing things a little bit better, trying to streamline it to go forward to simplify it for myself. So there's a couple lessons that you can learn. Dixon's here. Good morning, Dixon. Dixon says, damn hackers. Dixon also says, my credit card was recently hacked, so don't feel too bad. Yeah, they're out there and they get different things. I've had a credit cards, weird stuff show up on a credit card bill. Luckily, you call the credit card company and say, hey, I wasn't in a foreign country. I still have possession of my card. I haven't done anything with it. And they will remove those. But it's a pain in the ass to deal with that kind of stuff. And sometimes the hacks and things can be worse and a bigger pain in the butt. And sometimes, I've noticed things and I immediately get new credit cards sent to me and notify the credit card company because they're pretty good about, they won't make you pay those things and they'll get new cards sent out to you because they don't want to be, paying stuff they don't have to either. But they're out there. There are people, their full-time job hacking into things like that. The scammers, their full-time job are trying to scam people. And it's a numbers game for both of them. The more they can hack, the more they can scam. And they just continuously do it and do it and do it. And they get better at it. The securities that we put in place to prevent them, they work around. And that's why they're always trying to update the security. Then they get through it. They update it. They get through it. And we have to stay on top of that. And I didn't stay on top of some of it probably as good as I could have on those websites that I wasn't paying as much attention to these days. There's the lesson for you. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Vicky. Appreciate you guys being here. So bottom line, be careful. Hackers and scammers are out there. If you have websites and do things with websites, stay on top of them. You can update and pay for some advanced security features to keep them safer, to try to prevent that. And then just to let you know that I am going to work hard to get the sites back up and running, the courses up and running, to bring you information to help those of you that are martial artists be better martial artists. Those of you want to stay safe, to help you stay safe. Those of you that want to defend yourself, teaching you how to do that as well. So we can all just enjoy life better. And if I can motivate you and help you be a better communicator, that's coming too. Everybody, make it a marvelous Monday, and I will see you tomorrow.